NNAS Requirement Series Part 1, Identification Document. So as part of your application, you need to submit 2 forms of identification documents. Take note, it should just be copies and not your actual document. The document must be notarized true copies of the document. One of the 2 documents should contain a photo and a signature, and expired documents will not be accepted. Acceptable forms of photo IDs are passports, driver's license, or any government-issued photo ID. If you had a name change, for example, you got married or legally changed your name, you should include your birth certificate, the legal document for your changed name, and a marriage certificate. Documents should be written in English or French, and if it's not, NNAS will require an official translation. Once you're done, you can send it directly to NNAS. Follow for more. NNAS Requirement Series Part 2, Nursing Education Form. After you pay your application fee, NNAS will generate the different forms that you need. For the nursing education form, you need to print it, send it to your school, and ask your school to send it directly to NNAS. Along with the nursing education form, you need to instruct your school to include your official transcripts and anything that could describe your program or your course in detail. For example, the curriculum, syllabus, or course descriptions. I think I also included like related learning experience. And you also need to arrange the courier or post so that it can be delivered to NNAS directly. That's it. Follow for more. NNAS Requirement Series Part 3, Nursing Registration Form. After you paid your application fee, NNAS will generate your nursing registration form. You're gonna send this form to your regulatory body, for example in the Philippines PRC, and they will process it. I think it's gonna vary from country to country, but the best way is to ask your registration or regulatory body directly. And last, your regulatory body will send the documents directly to NNAS. That's it. Follow for more. NNAS Requirements Series Part 4, Nursing Employment. Same thing as the previous forms. NNAS would generate the form after you pay the application fee, and then you're gonna print it and send it to whatever institutions you've worked for the past 5 calendar years. It's a tip, if you're gonna submit it this year, meaning year 2023, that will be year 1. So 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, and 2019. So those are your 5 calendar years. And same as always, you need to arrange for the payment of the courier so that they can send it directly to NNAS. Follow for the last part of the series. NNAS Requirement Series Part 5, English Language Proficiency. This is really important, so better watch this video. Last October 2022, NNAS stopped accepting English Language Proficiency result. They have deferred it to the respective regulatory body of your choosing. So again, they don't need it anymore for the NNAS process. Want to stay updated in the latest news about coming here to Canada as a nurse? Then make sure to follow. So what was the timeline for my NNAS journey? A lot of people, especially from my YouTube channel, was asking this question, so I'm gonna share it to you finally. So I didn't really know what date or time I started the account, because all you need to do is just like fill up the forms, and I don't have any record of it. The only thing I knew is when I paid my application fee. So I paid April 17, 2021. Said so on my receipt. So after I paid, I had access to the different third-party forms, such as the nursing education form, nursing registration, and nursing practice form, or nursing employment form. So my identification IDs were the last ones to be received by NNAS, and that was August 16, 2021. And I received my advisory report last December 24, 2021. Merry Christmas, diba? That's non-comparable. Anyway, that's it. If you have questions, comment, and follow for more. Stay fabulously brave and beautiful. Bye! So what comes after the advisory report for NNAS? So before you pay for your main application, you need to decide which regulatory board or which province you would like to apply to after NNAS. So NNAS would automatically send your advisory report to your chosen regulatory body. So for us here in BC, it's going to be BCCNM, which is British Columbia College of Nurses and Midwives. So now you need to apply to the chosen regulatory board. I think they would need your NNAS ID, like the number for it, so that it can be tied with your account. You need to create an account in your regulatory board submission. And then the regulatory board will be the one to assess the advisory report and to make suggestions on what course of action you need to take. Are you already eligible for writing the NCLEX? Do you need to take some courses? Do you need a year or 2 years of re-entry program, etc., etc. So it's going to be up to your regulatory board. And I hope that helps. Follow for more.